You know, it's not that anyone actually needs an answer to a question. What people are really asking for is love. And it's amazing once you get to that simplicity. Because the answer is, okay, cool, I love that. All right, now I love this. Okay, now I love this. 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 And that's the only answer. So all you're ever doing is saying out loud, am I lovable? And all I'm ever doing is saying, yes, you are. You're 100% lovable in the midst of whatever you're going through. You are 100% lovable. And there's an incredible freedom in this. Because, you see, you're trying to make it okay to love yourself. Instead of just recognizing that you don't need to be okay to love yourself, you can just love yourself. In the midst of whatever you're going through, in the midst of whatever you're experiencing. So, if you're overly analytical and in your mind, instead of trying to not be that way, how about you just love the fact that you are that way? I know it sounds simple, but after a while, the genius is in the simplicity. The genius is in the simplicity. So if you're overly analytical and you need to understand everything, then just love the fact that you are that way. Wow, I love the fact that I need to understand everything. And then whatever's going on in the body, just come into a place of the loving acceptance of that. But ultimately, you get to a place of freedom where you recognize, hey, no matter what's going on, no matter where I am, no matter what I'm experiencing, I just want to know that I'm loved. That's it. I don't want to have to be spiritual. I don't want to have to perform. I don't want to have to produce in order to be loved. I just want to know that I'm loved. I just want to know that I'm loved. And so, instead of offering people advice and answers, I didn't say anything yesterday. Because there's nothing to say other than, okay, I love you. All right, I still love you. Okay, I love this about you. I love this. And we're getting closer to the reality of your presence actually transforming everything and everyone. Because the reason why you need to understand all of these things and do all of these things and make everything okay is because you don't feel safe. You don't feel safe. You're not enough. You don't feel like you're enough. And so when you don't feel like you're enough, well, then you need to understand everything, and then you need to figure everything out, and then something needs to be different. It's funny how it all comes back to that. But after a while, when you realize, okay, well, I'm enough, and no matter how I'm showing up, I'm enough, well, then you're free. Then you're free. And so you've got to get to a place where you stop making an issue of everything. Because maybe there is no issue. You have to stop making an issue of everything. Because maybe there isn't one. So if I don't have to be spiritual in order to be loved, and I don't have to be a peak performer and produce beyond any bounds of reason in order to be loved, well, then what does that mean? Well, that means that I can just love. I can just love. At that point, my love isn't tied into anything. My expression isn't tied into anything. I'm able to get to a place where I'm just simply meeting myself the way I am.